Hungarian Grand Prix preview. We're going to start off with what we always start off with this season, trivia led by Ruben.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh, God.
Let me get my buzzer ready.
Let me go to the...
So the Hungarian Grand Prix trivia. Okay, let's go.
Trivia.
Let's go with an easy question. In the 2020 Grand Prix, name the team that made a strategic move
Skinner.
to
Inside joke.
In the 2020 Grand Prix,
I'll save you from that.
And
It
the
was
2020
Haas.
Hungarian Grand Prix.
It was Haas. They pitted before. Yeah.
Was he right?
yeah.
Yeah, the question was going to be, they made the strategic... What
So we can buzz before the question is
You
even
try to
asked?
guess it, yeah. Yo, I think he cheated.
Yo, where are we at?
I don't know.
Look, the button isn't even working. The applause button.
Are you serious?
That one is working, but this one.
No applause.
Anyway.
Well, I guess we'll use that one. All right, whatever.
So what Ruben was going to ask is, what was the team that made the strategic decision
You-
to pit before the race, or before the race even started? Because
The formation lap, or when to start from the pits.
yeah,
they still
start
got
to
a
the
penalty,
pits.
didn't they?
No, it wasn't them. The Kavia got a penalty.
Oh.
Was it?
Yes.
Because Kavia got coached.
Because they got a Kavia got a penalty because they got coached before
Yes.
the.
It's supposed to be like total radio silent.
Or like they could. There's a weird way they could say it.
And coach.
That was good. They were up to like 4th and 5th. I think.
Yep.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That changed pretty much almost the whole.
The whole makeup of the race for
Yeah.
them.
Do you know
I'm
the score?
sorry, Yhancy. Huh?
Do you know the score?
I just said I don't.
Oh.
Applause.
Finally, when he wants to press the button, it doesn't work.
No, there's something wrong with him.
I don't know.
All right, come on, let's go.
Next question.
You
The-
get at least one right today.
The 2000, I don't think so. That was the easy one.
Oh, God.
The 2006 Hungarian Grand Prix was Jason Button's first F1 victory. Can you tell me where he started on the grid?
What was that year?
2006.
What place he started on the grid?
Holy crap, dude.
16th.
10th. Negative. Where?
He actually started 14th.
Oh, wow.
Damn! If this was the price,
And he was also, obviously, it was his first win. It was also Honda's first win as a constructor. It was also the first place for Damon Hill's first win, and also Fernando Alonso's first win, and also what made him the youngest driver back then.
Not in the same year.
No, not in the same year.
Okay.
But I'm talking about Hungarian Grand Prix being the first Grand Prix win. This one is a little weird. So, Robert Kubica is the only driver to be this. Kubica, okay. Okay, so I'm Spanish, I go say Kubica. I don't know, you want to say Kubica, whatever. It's the only
Tomato. Potato.
He's the only driver to be disqualified at the Hungarian Grand Prix. He actually managed to finish the race in 7th place. Can you say the reason why he was disqualified from the race? After the race.
What year was this?
It doesn't say. I didn't write the year.
So he say that again?
He's the only driver to be disqualified at the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Right.
He actually managed to finish the race before they announced, can you say the reason why he was disqualified after the race?
Fuel consumption. Excess fuel consumption.
I don't know, his car was too wide.
You were close.
Too heavy.
It was actually underweight by 2 kilograms.
Jesus, that was close.
That's all I got.
It's like a close but no cigar day for me.
That's it?
That's all I got for trivia, yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna
Take
do
it
the
away
questions.
as far as history.
Dun, dun, dun. Go ahead. So this place is actually there's a lot of highlights, a lot of history in this place for being such, I would say, young track. Like the first, this track came into place in 1986. When it did happen, it was 50 years, about 50 years in absence of actual race being held at Hungary. It's one of the shortest circuits as well on the grid. It's also in the category as one of the slowest circuits in the calendar, but it always gives us a lot of back and forth and a lot of great and exciting races. The winners drivers, Lewis Hamilton has 8, going for his 9th this weekend. Hopefully he gets something good. Schumacher 4, Senna has 3. The constructors is McLaren with 11, and then it's a tie between Williams and Ferrari with 7. Engine manufacturers, Mercedes has 13, Renault 8, Ferrari has 7. Obviously because they won 7 races. Highlights, 1986, where Piquet and Senna were battling for the victory, and Piquet had that forward drift. And that video actually lose.
You know, every time somebody mentions PK now, I just think of his daughter.
His daughter, not the drift. Gosh.
That was the overtake on Senna, right?
That was not
a Kavia by Max, no?
What happened?
Yeah, it was overtake on Senna.
Yeah, Kelly Piquet.
Yeah. Max overtook Kavia.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
okay, let's go.
Okay. No. Here. Sorry, guys. My bad.
That's just wrong.
But yeah, it was an overtake on
Senna.
Senna. Yeah.
Yes.
But obviously he overtook Senna, then Senna got him back, and then on that turn,
Yeah.
it was pretty much like towards the end of the race and everything.
He almost lost the car. That's
Yeah.
actually a great video to watch if you guys get a chance to watch it on YouTube.
Another highlight with Senna is 1988, where Prost overtook Senna, and then Prost took it right back with like an old switcheroo, like the way pretty much Ricardo has made famous, and that was also another highlight, from the Hungarian Grand Prix. Alonso in 2013 doing a phenomenal drive in the wets, by going back and forth with Michael Schumacher, and he was actually that was when he got his first win. Alonso again. Actually, no, it was in 03 he did like an unexpected drive to get his first win. In 06 was actually Schumacher and him battle in the wets, where obviously
Alonso came out on top.
Yes.
Against the great Michael Schumacher.
Alonso again, but this time was in 07, and that's where he held up Lewis Hamilton in the pits during quali. And obviously that led also to a bunch of penalties, and I believe the drivers didn't score points that day, and all of I think the constructor itself, McLaren, those points didn't count.
That was Hamilton's rookie year.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
In 2014, it was last year's heroic work by Rebels Mechanics. Not 2014. I'm sorry. I jumped points here. 2020 was the heroic work by the mechanics, where they put Max back together. I think it was like 12 minutes of the day.
Impressive teamwork.
And
he won the race.
Yeah, that was when Mike's collided, the formation lap, and all that other stuff.
He pulled a George Russell.
What did I miss? Was you got something?
Yes, in 2009, that was also the accident where the spring came loose. I forget off of.
It was
car.
here.
Yeah, 2009 hit Felipe Massa in the helmet and knocked him out cold, and he crashed.
Damn, I can't
into the
believe I missed
barrier.
that one.
That
You sure it was here?
I'm positive.
Okay.
That was one of the impetuses for our Halo.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
By the way, if somebody's able to watch that video, it's also like
Ridiculous, dude.
he's flying. You see like a speck hit him, and then he just goes straight.
Yeah, and then
It's not something.
it didn't look like much, but then
Exactly,
you see
yeah,
the
it doesn't look
helmet,
like
it's
it was-
like...
Yeah.
No, but
it's
then
like-
obviously the
But it was a
aftermath.
spring, though, that hit him.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
spring.
No,
Crazy.
in the video itself doesn't look like you're still wondering what happened.
Yeah.
But obviously the aftermath, when you see what happened on his face and why, that
It
he
knocked
got
him
knocked
out. It knocked him
he
out
was
cold.
out for a couple of races as well.
Mhm.
I think he was out for the remainder of the year.
Wow.
And obviously you see that
Was he?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't up for the remainder of the year. He came back,
2009.
but it took him a while.
I'll take your word for it. That's crazy. 2009 was an awesome year, though.
But at that time, I don't think the Hungarian Grand Prix was held later in the year.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He was knocked out for the rest of the
Oh,
year.
he was?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still missing the little white hair, like the historians there. Come on.
Sorry, bro.
I'm going to Photoshop it
I
on.
will never doubt you again.
Thank you very much.
All right. So,
For me.
You see? It's still not working. They're closed up.
You had the file erased.
So look, this has been even before Red. Hey guys, this is Wellington from the Jump to Start Racing crew. Before we start, I want to make sure to tell you to destroy that like button and to make sure to hit subscribe to be up to date with our episodes and clips. Please make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Our handle on both platforms is @JumpTheStartF1. See you there.